Hi and welcome back to our next part of this tutorial series. So by now you should have a RapidStream account and at least one access token. In this next step, we will create a net server configuration and a net rule. Let's just get started. Welcome back to the RapidStream panel. Well, as a first step, we want to create a new ad server. Can do that by clicking here or on the menu over here. In order to integrate ads into our stream, we have to call the ad server to get those ads. So you need an ad server URL to do so. We prepared some demo URLs, which you can find in the article on our website. I will link that in the video description. You can use these URLs and other information to try around and later replace them with real URLs of your system. So let's get ahead and create a new ad server. We need a name for that. I will simply name it demo ad server. So now we need that base URL. And if you need more information on ad server configuration, what you can do in detail, what configuration types you can add, you can switch to our ad server configuration video where I go into that topic in more detail. I will also put the link in the description. So let's start by entering a base URL. Simply type in the URL and it's automatically saved. You could now go ahead and add some configurations so that you retrieve the ads you really want to. Because I'm using a sample URL here, I won't do that for our example. So I simply go ahead and enable our ad server. Here we are. So what I'm gonna do next is I will also set this ad server as a default ad server. So what this means is you can define one of your ad servers at the default ad server. So we're gonna create some ad rules in the next step. With these ad rules, you can say under which conditions which ad server should be called. But when no conditions match, you still want to play out ads. So this is where the default ad server comes in. So whenever there's the case that no ad rule is matching, the default ad server will be called instead. This way you can ensure that you always play out ads even if no ad rules are matching. So this is what we're going to do with our ad server here. Set it as default, and whenever you're going to add some more ad servers, you can be sure that at least this ad server will deliver ads. Okay, so we just talked about it. Let's switch over and create some ad rules. Okay, so let's switch over to ad rules. And the same as for ad servers, we already have a video which goes into details with all the ad rule possibilities. I will, you might have guessed it, link it in the description, and you may switch over and look at that to get some detailed information, because at this point we will simply create one simple ad rule so that we get to the point where we see ads in our stream. So let's get along and create a new ad rule. And let's be really creative and say this is our first ad rule. As said, we have a detailed video on what inventory shares are, how they are working, how you can create ad rule matches. I will not go into details here. So I will make it pretty simple so that we get things done. Let's start by creating an inventory share. We only have one ad server. It makes no sense to split anything up, so this ad server will get 100% of all the shares. And here we are. Save that. And what we have to do now is create some ad rule matches. So let's see, let's create something like app name. Let's create a new key. Perfect. And if that app name matches demo. It's perfect. Let's save that. And let's create another match, because we only want that to be when the country is Germany. And we're done for that configuration part. So we can enable our add rule and we're good to go. So that's it for this part of the series. As said, you can find all the information you need in the description of this video and of course on rapidstream.video. Next time I will show you how to ingest EPG data into our system. And after that we will go along and switch over to AWS Media Tailor, and then we will get closer and closer to our stream with integrated apps. I hope I see you in the next video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're here to help. See you then. Bye bye.